And bonjour, this is Daniel and Bruno live at Moscone for ASCO GU. And we're going to give you both a tour of the exhibit hall, and we're going to talk about how the LARVOL Clean tool can help prepare for events and platform and conference such as ASCO GU. Before that, I want to sort of demonstrate one of my superpowers. Are you ready, Danielle? No, you're not ready. Earlier, we had some sound problem. Can you say something? I want to make sure I can hear you.
Can you hear me still?
Yeah, I can hear you. All right, so everybody, look at me. Here it up. I can wiggle my ears. Now, earlier, Daniel showed that he can wiggle his nose, but we don't want him to do that live. Anyway, this is a little intro. Now we're going to talk about the conference itself. Now, Daniel was saying that the buzz was a little bit lower this year, maybe significantly, maybe even on the side of pharma. There were less pharma, but the oncologists, the KOLs, it still seems to be there's a good amount of them.
Everybody's
and you can see the crowd post lunch is still. And here's our friend Matteo. Look at a lot of good friends. We're on the podcast live.
Oh, yeah.
So you can say to the millions of people. Oops, I stopped.
You stop it. I'm
Theodore's creating trouble. Anyways, we'll see you later. So a lot of friends, that's really what I like about these, is that you can meet a lot of people that you know for a long time. Some people who noticed me with my purple outfit before and never got the chance to say hello. A lot of companies. Now, ASCO GU and GI in San Francisco always, early in the year, one of their specificity is that it's actually smaller scale. So there's a lot of possibility for more perhaps informal, friendly conversation. And also the booths are all very small. I assume that's by design. Even the biggest company can only have a tiny little booth. And that's actually kind of fun. It creates more of a equalitarian environment. So you can see also the poster area. Now, this time we don't have, LARVOL doesn't have posters, but in other conferences now we tend to have a lot of posters. We submitted 6 for ASCO, for example. So if you're listening and you're going to be at ASCO, hopefully we'll see you in the poster area. So I'm gonna finish my my quick tour here, and then I'm going to give the microphone to Danielle, and he's going to walk you through how LARVOL Claim, the platform, can help prepare and also assist during and even after the conference. So I'm going to go on mute for now, and the microphone is all yours, Daniel. Daniel, can you hear me?
Oh, I lost Wi-Fi for
yours.
a bit. The connection is kind of terrible. Sorry, I'm on conference Wi-Fi. Why am I big on the screen?
Not a problem, Daniel. So this is Shahir Sheikh tuning in from the back. I am not on the floor at this point, but I'm trying to support the team. We'll be giving you a quick tour of LARVOL Clean itself as well, but I'll let Daniel introduce, actually not introduce him, but actually give us a bit of a layout of what he sees at the conference and how he's feeling about the crowd. Although Bruno already mentioned that there's a decent amount of people and there's a lot of friends of LARVOL as well. So anybody who's actually at ASCO GU, our team is there, Daniel is there, Bruno himself is there. We'd love to talk, and as always, we'd love to engage. But yeah, over to you, Daniel, if you could take that.
Awesome. Well, and Shahir, if you can share your screen, that'll be fantastic, because I'm limited in both computering and internet connection. So ASCO GU will have a lot of buzz, right? It tends to do because there's a lot of KOLs here. It's the first day, we've met like 7 of them already. Great stuff. So I have high hopes for it. And then on CLIN, if you go to the conferences page and you click into GU, you're going to get a general sense of the analytics of what's happening on the floor on what people are commenting on X, right? So all of the plenaries we're going to have today, the ones we're going to have tomorrow, and then the ones on the last day on Saturday. What will be said, that will dictate a lot of how these drugs will be used, as if like maybe OS was fantastic and the results were great, but the toxicity was too high, right? Or maybe the toxicity was great because there was almost no toxicity, and the results are not that high, but the toxicity kind of overshoots it and it makes it worth it. So the commentary is a great idea to understand kind of what those results mean in actual practices, right? Because these are practicing oncologists that are tweeting about these things. Um, and Clin allows you to see all of this in near real time, right? So by the end of the day, we can see all of the information that you have from these different points, right, made at the conference. And every single day at around 7 p.m. local time, you will be able to go into Clin and see the updated information. So I urge you, if you haven't tried it already, to create a free account, do a free trial on Clin, or reach out to me if you don't want to put your credit card in. We'll hook you up with a free trial of it. And you can get an idea of the buzz and everything that's going on at the conference on those particular days.
Very well. And I'm already sharing the screen. This is the main conference page, and I quickly try to jump into the top trials on X. And as Daniel just spoke about the buzz, I'll try to give a slight bit of a deeper dive of the current buzz on social media itself. And Bruno and Daniel, feel free to chip in at any point of time if you have any points about the trials. So I see that piece three, I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Piece three has quite a bit of traction. Although the highest number of traction that's there is basically for Niagara, which is kind of expected as well. Any comments on that, Bruno or Daniel?
So these are ranked by the level of buzz, the level of buzz, the level of the number of views specifically, not the number of commentaries. But these trials are the one with the highest views from commentary of KOLs. When you click on the bar, then you have the specific commentaries from KOLs, and you can read the color and the positive, the negative, the neutral about each of the trial. So that's actually a very nice way to use the platform. Some of the other analytics include who talked the most so far at ASCO GU, what are the product and company that are the most discussed. So that's some other analytics you could show us if you would like.
So I'll quickly click on the bar for, I'll do that for piece three because it has a longer bar than the other ones. And let me click on the positive ones first to see what's happening there and what are the doctors talking about. Well, Bruno, one of the leading names, Dr. Tony Churi, has the top positive comment here. Following that, there's multiple other people as well. There's Tom Powell's, and please spare me if in case I'm not able to pronounce the name correctly. I'm trying. And I'll read out the comment for Dr. Chori. It says final OS result from EORTC 1333/Piece 3 in bone dominant MCRPC, and then there's the regimen, I suppose. It says radium to, it says enzolutamide plus radium. This is not easy, by the way, so kudos to all of the ones that are involved in all of the technicalities, of course. Plus radium 223 versus enzalutamide MOS, 38.2 versus 32.6 months. HR 0.75 confirms survival benefit with no safety signals. That's what Dr. Tori says. Then there's a few other positive ones. Another familiar name, which is Dr. Yüksel Uran. He's also positive about this. Plenty of positive buzz about this particular trial, Bruno and Daniel.
That sounds terrific. Before we end the podcast, I want to just to take a few minutes and take you into the main session. I think it might be even the plenary session. And so I'm going to stay silent so I don't bother people, but I'm going to let you, since you're joining from afar, join the plenary session here.
We would love that. And there's a few people in the audience as well that are able to. participate because of LARVOL, of course. It's great to see these venues, and it's always great to see the number of people that are basically attending and working so hard to fight cancer. In this case, it's of course GU. By the way, if you are on the floor and you're watching us, listening to us right now, just in case, we have plenty of surveys going on, and you should be able to spot a small larval flyer. It's a bit of a card style flyer, and what you need to do is that you just need to scan the code and yeah, participate in the survey, and you get a chance to direct a $500 donation towards a charity of your choice as well. So that's just one thing that I wanted to highlight. The surveys, of course, include some of the top DOLs. One is relevant to that. There's one which is having the top practice impacting trials that we've been conducting for since a while now. So that's our effort. We're doing multiple other things on the side as well. Bruno already mentioned that there's a very good event that we are looking forward to. We have multiple, actually. We have a decent number. I'm not disclosing the number at this point. We have decent number of abstracts that we have filed. Hopefully, as we are successful, we'll be able to tell you more about them on the conference floors as well. We love to talk. I know I'm kind of repeating myself a little bit, but if you are at ASCO-GU, if you want to meet us, if you want to exchange notes, I understand there might not be a ton of depth involved right from the beginning, but even if you want to share a slight bit of notes and discuss something about oncology, we're right there on the floor and we'd love to talk. There's Daniel, there's Bruno, the hot shots from LARVOL, and we'll try to give you a glimpse of what we are building in LARVOL Plan as well. It's a very extensive.
Thank you, Shahir. I think Daniel had some technical issues from the other side of the floor here, but thank you for jumping in and continuing the conversation. Goodbye, everybody. Thank you. And if you see me on the floor, you'll easily recognize because I'm always wearing some purple. So come and say hello. Au revoir.
Thank you, Bruno. Thank you for joining us. Thank you, everybody who tuned in. We'll see you next week. Bye. Bye.